your family is single-handedly the most important thing to you, and everything that you do is always, about them.
Before the world knew her as Sophie Brousseau, she modeled under the name Rosie Devine. And when news broke that she was pregnant with Drake's child, the internet ran wild.
Drake's baby's mother, her name is Sophie. Well, apparently she's about to become famous.
Even labeling Sophie a porn star, she stayed mostly silent. But when she finally spoke about it, she shut the rumors down.
Il n'y a que les gens qui sont coupables qui se justifient, je trouve.
Drake and Sophie's story didn't start as some long romance. The two were first seen together during Drake's 2017 tour in Europe, and according to Drake, they had only met a couple of times. So when Sophie later claimed she was pregnant, Drake wasn't convinced the child was his.
It actually wasn't until a week before the album came out that I got confirmation that that was definitely my son. It took me 2 more solid tests with 2 different companies.
Becoming a father this way wasn't something Drake ever saw coming, and he eventually brought the situation into his music. On the track When to Say When, he said this.
Brought a few W's to the 6. Baby mama fluke, but I love her for who she is.
Well, that line quickly got people talking.
Fluke technically means an unexpected surprise.
First off, I think that's pretty rude, and secondly, those lyrics were just enough to set fans off in a fury on Twitter.
Eventually, Drake introduced the world to his son. Photos and videos of Adonis began appearing on his social media, giving fans a glimpse of Drake as a father. And as Drake remained one of the biggest artists in the world, Sophie quietly became a familiar name to the public. But Drake's life as a global superstar didn't always leave much room for the family life he once imagined.
Anybody that's in a co-parenting situation understands that you have to split time between 2 locations, so I can't always be there to make sure he's good. The last thing I want to do is have people running around going crazy trying to get my son.
So the two eventually found themselves raising Adonis from separate worlds. The reality of the situation was something Drake later reflected on in his music. And on the track March 14th, Drake revealed how he really felt.
I used to challenge my parents on every album. Now I'm embarrassed to tell them I ended up as a co-parent.
Later on the track, Drake admits the relationship between him and his son's mother hasn't exactly been smooth.
Hopefully by the time you hear this, me and your mother will have come around instead of always cutting each other down.
Drake has always made it clear how much he loves his son. But the path that led there was far from the family story he once said he wanted. And even today, while Drake and Sophie continue to show up for Adonis, the relationship between them still carries a quiet tension.